As we have all seen, white collar jobs are no longer guaranteed to be as secure as they once were historically. You know, AI has changed the game. And so now you need a new game plan to survive for the future. And here is your roadmap to actually building your own product based side hustle so that you can secure yourself for the future. So if you are a white collar worker, that means you're a so-called knowledge worker. You have a lot of expertise around some specific kind of area. So, for example, you might be, working in law, like you have a lot of knowledge around law, or maybe you're working in accounting, you have a lot of accounting knowledge, or maybe you're working in engineering, you're some kind of mechanical engineer, or you happen to be working as some kind of therapist or as a psychologist or any number of white collar careers. So the thing that happens is that that expertise is very valuable. At the same time, employers are increasingly finding ways to replace just about anybody they can with artificial intelligence. That means if you're working in accounting, they might start deploying a lot more AI in the workflow, and they want to get rid of 75% of the department and remain with a core team of 25% of the original contingent. And then everything else is just AI doing everything else with a few humans to manage everything and push the buttons where necessary. And this is happening in a lot of white collar jobs. Like technology has really come. So if you're a white collar worker, setting up your own exit plan before you ever get replaced is essential now more than ever. Now, I'm not saying that your job is gonna be replaced in the next year or even the next 2 3 years. Like for right now, keep doing what you've been doing. You're probably safe. But of course, there are some workers that have already been replaced. So you kind of need to take a bit more urgency and make sure over the next 5 years for sure you've put your exit plan in place. And what you want to do is you want to build your own product based side hustle. As a white collar worker, you're lucky that you have a lot of specific industry knowledge. So this is where you can actually set up your own product that solves a particular problem for a specific kind of person using the knowledge that you have. So there are three business models in the product-based side hustle model. One is SaaS, software as a service. So you could set up a SaaS that solves a certain problem using your special knowledge. SaaS is typically a good option if you are a software developer and thus you know how to build up a software that solves a particular problem. So that's a really good option if you have software expertise, software knowledge. Now you could do it even if you don't have software development expertise, but in that case you would need to work with a developer and that might cost you a lot of money. So I would not recommend this part unless you're a developer yourself, and so you can develop your own product, which means the development fee is gonna be free for you. So you're just building your product on the side, evenings and weekends, and then once it's ready to roll, you get some users and then you start charging a monthly subscription. The second kind of product you could launch is an e-commerce product. So let's say that you happen to be somebody that is involved in engineering, and there's a certain kind of tools that you use every day, certain kinds of implements. Now, since you have a lot of knowledge around the tools and some of these gadgets and devices that are used in your field, you could pick out the very best products and create an e-commerce store selling this kind of products to people maybe that are working on their properties, and they need to get the best tools, the most reliable supplies, and you you source the very best, you make it available in your store, and that's what you sell. And that's what is gonna be in your e-commerce store. So you sell some kind of product that you happen to have used and to use in your working life, and so you have a lot of knowledge, so you can pick out the very best product. The final kind of product you can sell is an information product where you actually just sell your knowledge directly. Now, don't fall in the trap of trying to sell your knowledge to, to businesses, because going the B2B route is gonna trap you in this mindset where you are targeting a very small market of people that maybe don't even buy from, they don't want to buy knowledge because they might have people internally in their company already that know this stuff. What you want to do is you want to target your information products to be B2C, where you are teaching maybe other young people that want to improve their engineering knowledge. Let's say you're an engineer, so you can there's a lot of students that are trying to study for their engineering exam or trying to study for certification exam. That's B2C when you sell to them, because you're selling to a whole lot of consumers that are in the market where your product can really help a lot of people, and you're not just trying to sell to a business. The same applies to any other kind of expertise you have. If you're a physical therapist, you could sell a course on rehabilitation, like, maybe for people that have suffered injuries like sports injuries. You could sell a 2-hour guide for how to rehab for professional athletes, or even for college athletes or recreational athletes. You could package the best exercises as a course and make it available, and again, you're selling B2C. You don't try to sell to businesses. The B2C market is much, much wider, much, much bigger. Look at the big businesses like McDonald's, Pepsi, Coca-Cola. They all sell largely to the B2C, to the consumer, because they know that's where the billions of buyers are. And if you are selling in that market, you can make a lot of money, unlike when you're just narrowly focused on selling to businesses. So this is how you build your own product-based side hustle as a white-collar worker. Now, you can also grab additional resources to help you with your side hustle journey. The links will be in the description.